Gen Z, Gen X, Gen Alpha, basically anyone under the age of 30, you are cooked unless you realize that the entire system that you were raised for doesn't exist anymore. You need to realize that, and then you need to act if you want to have a place in this modern world. Because I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The world has changed, and nobody's coming to save you by yourself. Now, this might be the most terrifying and the most exciting video that you're going to watch this entire year. So let's start with where we're at. Okay, so look, the traditional path. Work really hard in your exams, get a great degree, get into a job, buy yourself a house, and then prosper for the rest of your life. That's collapsed. That world no longer exists. Graduate employment is at a record low. Layoffs are happening left, right, and center. Entry-level roles in most of these big companies have completely vanished or are in the process of vanishing, and you probably felt it. If you just graduated with a degree and you are severely struggling to find any sort of job right now that isn't just working in a cafe, working in a warehouse, or doing some menial, mind-numbing tasks, and you're feeling a bit lost, you're feeling a bit uncertain, you don't quite know why or what is happening with the future. And that's okay, because literally everyone is feeling the same because the system has collapsed or is collapsing. I've been doing a lot of research and a lot of looking into this. I'm going to read you some insane statistics. Right now, every single graduate job listing in the UK received 140 applicants. For one place, 140 people applied, and this is the highest that it has been in 30 years. The unemployment rate for 16 to 24-year-olds is climbing year on year, and it currently sits at its highest ever. In the last 3 years in tech, there have been over 500,000 layoffs, and most of the remaining graduate opportunities look for 1 to 2 years of experience, which no one has had a chance to get. Okay, so why do I think this is the case? What do I think is actually happening here? Okay, I don't think this is temporary. I don't think this is something that is going to solve itself in the next 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, or any point in the future. I think this is a fundamental structural transformation that is going to rewrite the modern world, the global economy, and the entire macroeconomic climate. This is a revolution, and it's powered by AI. Okay, so look, the last 3 years or so, businesses have been slowly starting to implement AI. They kind of saw the potential, and there's been a lot of uncertainty around that. They don't know how much this technology is actually going to impact their businesses. As a result, they've been favoring internal employees over new hires. Recruiting is ridiculously expensive. Getting talent costs a lot, and then you have to train them up and you have to get them to do all of these jobs. If they believe that there is a technology that is potentially going to stop them having to do that, they're going to try it. So for the last few years, they've been doing that. They've been training up internal teams to try and use the tech. They've been reducing entry-level positions because those entry-level positions would usually be doing the menial, mind-numbing tasks that AI is starting to be capable of. Companies haven't been willing to risk training new talent when they think that there could be a better technology that can do the job cheaper for them. In the West, it's a capitalist society. The only thing that people care about, or the businesses and how the economy is shaped cares about right now, is how much profit that business can make. So yeah, it was uncertain, there was a lot of risk, people didn't really know what was going to happen until this year. This year, businesses have started to see a bottom line impact. They've started to see that the systems they've been trying to implement on a bit of a gamble have actually started to pay off. A study at McKinsey showed that 74% of companies right now use AI in their processes for at least one function. They showed that early AI adopters have seen efficiency gains of 20 to 40%, but the big one study actually shows that companies that are highly exposed to AI, their revenue per employee grew 27% in the last 5 years. That is 3 times faster than any company that didn't. AI is proving to be able to cut businesses' costs, automate jobs, and outperform all human workers. So no, I don't think it's going to get any better. AI is going to get better, and that means it's only going to get worse for us. The safest jobs right now are the trades. They're things like plumbing, electricians, but even that is going to be coming at odds with the AI revolution. Humanoid robotics are coming, and they will also replace the trades over the long term. Okay, so what's left? If AI can literally outthink and outwork you, then what's left for humans? Like, what choice do we have? And that's where things get a little bit brighter. We adapt, we evolve, and we partner with AI. Okay, so we're entering what I'm calling the Symbaiotic Revolution. A new era where your survival depends on your ability to work with AI. in symbiosis, a symbiotic relationship with these systems. Up until this point, we've had two types of people in the workforce, or the modern economy. You've had the operators and you've had the creators. What I mean by this is the operators are those people who will sit in the existing systems, in the existing companies, and they will help those companies to run. They are the cogs in the machine that do all of the operational tasks, all of the menial tasks that maybe accountants will be doing or paralegals do, all of the things that just require sheer brute force and brute work to be able to get done. Those are the operators, and I think these ones are the ones that are completely dying. These are the ones that traditional education trained you for. The ones that taught you to memorize all of the facts so that you could just churn outputs and improve all of the businesses and the systems that govern the modern world. That's dead. And then that leaves the creators. I don't mean like become an influencer, start selling courses, all of that bollocks. I mean a creator as in someone who builds things, or someone that creates systems and adds value to the world. They are a free thinker, they are an innovator, and they are someone that comes at the world and says, look, here's how we currently do things. How can things get better? How can we improve the world for the sake of humanity? How can we create new products and systems and ideas that improve our lives? That is the creator, the builder, the visionary. And this is the only one that I believe will survive. If you remain an operator and you don't think this change is coming, you will be replaced. You will no longer be able to find a job. You'll no longer be able to provide for yourself monetarily. You can't build a life. You'll never be able to buy your own home, and you'll slowly but surely face the music and learn that what you've trained for is not the world that we now live in, and you will need to figure out how to survive. But if you do embrace it and you do acknowledge that this is coming and you step into the shoes of being this creator, you are at the crux of a generational opportunity. This is like being born when the internet first began and knowing exactly how to build Amazon, Google, Facebook, and all of these billion-dollar companies. Does that sound crazy? Well, here's the opportunity and exactly how you can do that. A lot of the big consultancies like SoftBank, McKinsey, and all of these guys have actually been predicting this for years. Let me just give you what they've been saying. A heavily quoted research from MIT predicted that by 2030, over 50% of the US workforce would be freelancers or part of the fractional gig economy. In other words, they're predicting that within a decade, most of us will be working for ourselves rather than for other people. You won't have a salary, you'll be creating your own income, you'll be running your own business of one. And that shift is already happening. A recent study showed that 43% of Gen Z had their own side hustle. That is staggeringly high compared to any other generation. Just above a third of all millennials. And the mindset is actively shifting. The same study said that 1 in 3 Gen Z would rather build something for themselves than join a big company. People are realizing that it's possible. They're starting to aspire for this creator life, this builder life. Owning your outputs rather than outputting for someone else. And it's not like this is a pipe dream or some mystical solution that might come through if you like really try your hardest and you end up that 1 in a billion person. This is happening all of the time. In the last month alone, this AI rush printed 3 of the youngest ever billionaires. These guys. And all of these big tech companies and all of the CEOs and everyone that works there is calling for the possibility of a $1 billion business of one person. This is the future that we're heading into. You don't need a team, you don't need funding, you just need curiosity and action. What used to require millions of dollars of funding, an entire team of technical people, now takes a weekend of one person with a laptop. With AI, one person can now build $1 million business in a weekend. This is the opportunity. This is the symbiotic revolution. Okay, so is this all bollocks? Am I just waffling? Is this a thing that I could never do? Jake, please. I'm not gonna be able to do this. I'll never be able to do this. I don't have the drive. I don't have the motivation. Blah, 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 blah. I'm lazy. I can't do it. It's not for me, bro. I just want a normal job. I just want to work and I don't have to think about it. Okay, did you go to school? Did you get grades? Have you ever put in a job application? Have you ever worked an actual job? Have you ever put effort into any of those things? Then you are fully equipped to take advantage of this new revolution. All of that energy that you directed into any of that, whether it was university applications, job applications, revising for your exams, or learning the technicalities of the job that you do, you just need to redirect all of that energy into learning AI, into learning how the new era works. And it's actually easier than any of that stuff you've done before because you now have an army of tools that can make learning all of that 10 times easier and actually putting that into practice 10 times easier. Whether you like it or not, you can no longer be an operator. You must be a creator. But that is so fucking exciting because you literally now, for the first time in history, have the ability to change the world from your bedroom, to create billions of dollars of value from your laptop, or build systems that changes your life, or the lives of your family, or the lives of your friends in hours or days instead of years. And you can use all of these tools to teach you exactly how to do it. You can watch videos to get inspired and see what other people have built that can shape what you want to build. How other people have used AI to change how they handle their relationships, how they better their body and mind, and how they productize all of this to change the lives of everyone around them, to become a fertilizer to the people that they care about. It is now easier than ever to do anything, to be this creator, to think creatively, and to take action. We are in the creative era. We are in the Symbaiotic Revolution. And if you want help on exactly how you figure out your place in this new era, I built a free community for exactly that. It's called Symbaiotic School. It has all of the latest AI news. It has a bunch of founders building stuff for themselves and documenting the process. I send in free ideas every single day on businesses and ideas and products that you can build for yourself. And I personally, as well as everyone in there, want to see you succeed and will actively help you to do so. Connect with the people ahead of you, learn the tools, and be a first mover. This is quite literally your chance to rewrite the future, your future. Even if you don't care about anyone else, this is your chance. Because 10 years from now, the only humans that will be thriving will be the ones that learn to build with AI, not compete against it. In the next video, I'll be showing you exactly how to start, because I've spent the last month doing it for myself. I'll be documenting exactly what I've done, how I'm getting to sign my first client, earn my first dollar, and really embody this creator mindset. So yeah, if you want me to show you exactly how to do it for yourself in the next video, please drop a subscribe. Please drop a like on this video if you found it at all helpful. Join the free community with the link in the description, and let's build this new future together. Let's go.